Now, I know folks are feeling and experiencing a range of emotions right now. I get it. But we must accept the results of this election. Earlier today, I spoke with President-elect Trump and congratulated him on his victory. I also told him that we will help him and his team with their transition, and that we will engage in a peaceful transfer of power.
I believe that was a concession speech given by Kamala Harris, the Democratic candidate who lost the presidential election, which is weird because if I remember correctly, there were all sorts of right-wing conspiracy theories floating around in regard to what Kamala Harris would do if she lost the election. If you didn't see any of it, or maybe you forgot some of it, here's what I'm talking about.
Illegal immigrants pouring into the country. Like, we've lost that story in the last couple of weeks, but millions have come in. And let's say even a small percentage manages to vote because they think they can reasonably believe that they're allowed to.
Yeah.
What of this?
Well, it's a very serious problem. And the Democrats are trying to pretend as though it's not. In all the states right now, it's really easy to register to vote. And when the illegals go to the local welfare office or the local government office and they sign up for benefits, which most of them do, they give them the registration card. All you got to do is check a box. Are you a U.S. citizen? We know that many illegals have already done that. Some states have already done their own audits. They've shown. You got thousands of people. That's enough right now to throw an election, to change the outcome of a congressional seat.
We have filed over 100 suits since 2023 to make sure that in each state we are deploying all lawyers to help back the Constitution and the right to vote when you have the right to vote, not to flood illegal aliens into this country in an attempt to shake it down because you can't win with the American vote. We know that's what they're doing. That's why they're against these acts that are going to protect what is already law.
What happened? No, seriously, what happened? What happened to the undocumented immigrants who are going to hand the vote over to Kamala Harris? There were also examples of various Republicans arguing that, the Democrats weren't going to concede. She obviously conceded, clearly conceded in that speech that we showed you a snippet of. It's just, can we dispense of the conspiracy theories and the conspiracy theorists? Like, please?
Yeah. So look, sometimes we ask our side to do better, and then it leads to a lot of controversy, et cetera. But we're honest about it. We hold everybody accountable. Right wing, are you ever going to hold any of your leaders accountable, whether they're in media or they're politicians? How often are you going to let them lie to you before you catch on that maybe they're lying? So what happened to, and Elon Musk said it too, millions of undocumented immigrants that were going to vote and cheat, and they were going to steal the election, but they didn't. So is there any kind of moment where you go, oh, maybe they were just making that up because it didn't happen at all? And when Trump said, oh, they're cheating, it's rigged, it's rigged. Oh, is it? So we shouldn't certify you? Because you said it was rigged, I didn't say it was rigged. You're the one who said. Now, of course we're gonna certify them. Why? Because we're not deranged lunatics like Donald Trump, who's like, I don't care that I lost, right? No, and so if the Trump had lost, he'd still be crying. He would have never conceded. We'd still be in a giant mess right now. But what did I tell you guys? If Kamala Harris loses, and I had to go tell right-wingers this all the time on their shows, and they never believed it, right? I said, of course she's gonna concede, she'll concede immediately. And so now they're so desperate that Piers Morgan this morning was like, well, she took an extra couple of hours. She should have considered, come on. Embarrassing.
Yeah, I mean, look, I think traditionally the candidate who loses hits up the candidate who won the night of to congratulate them. And she didn't do that, but who cares? Like, she conceded right away in her concession speech today.
It was close by 3 o'clock in the morning. I know because we were on the air. It had become clear that he had won and she had lost. Yeah. It would have preferred at 3 in the morning, but what difference does it make if it's the next morning, right? The next afternoon. The point is, there was no riots. There was no talk of hanging the vice president, thank God, because she was the vice president. There was no talk of fake electors. There was no talk of martial law. There was no talk of any of that stuff. There was just a simple concession like normal.
Even better, actually. I'm gonna give Kamala Harris credit for not only conceding in a very classy way, but also by saying, you heard it in the clip, that she is going to help in any way necessary with the transition for Trump.
Yeah.
Right?
And of course, Trump wouldn't do that and didn't do that.
Right.
So when, like normally the outgoing president and the incoming president go on the same limo ride on Inauguration Day. Trump's like, I'm not going. Oh, there was mules, there was a Kraken, there was massive dumps. Right? Come on, the guy has forget class. I don't care about class, right? I don't care about civility. But I do care if you try to destroy our democracy, etc. Now we're past it. He won this time. He won fair and square, and it is what it is. My point is, the next time that right-wing media and right-wing politicians lie to you about, oh, the Democrats are so nefarious. The Democrats are largely incompetent, okay? Nefarious, it's not even close, right? Yeah. So they do stupid things and things that we call out all the time, right? But the idea that they would destroy democracy, that's what Elon Musk said. And Joe Rogan said, oh yeah, that's so true. What happened? What happened? They didn't destroy democracy at all. They didn't cheat at all. Nothing was rigged, and they conceded right away. We told you. Thanks for watching. If you become a member, you get to watch all this ad-free, except for, of course, this ad. Still, hit the join button below.